Gaia by Sylvia Ho. The meaning of Gaia. Gaia is the goddess of earth in Greek mythology. She is also the mother nature in many stories. This is also the theme of my community. We want to protect our earth as well remain peaceful. This is my flag. First of all, there is a circle design in the middle. It means peaceful, and they have been colored by blue because it means eternity and peace. Then there is a heart after this design, and it is colored by red, which means love everything. There is another letter after the heart, G. It is colored by light brown. It represents a community named Gaia, and also means healthy, warmth, and stable. The white part of background represents truth and technology. The black part of the background represents strength and mysterious. For 10 rules for my government. No smoking, do not drink and drive under 18 and over 16. Love everyone. No violence. Respect to each other's belief. No littering. Children must attend school from the age of 6 to 18. Racism is not allowed. Don't steal anyone's stuff and ask before you borrow it. Do not kill or torture any person and even animal. The government makes the rules. The laws are enforced by citizens. My community is a democracy. However, if a person decides to break the laws, then he or she has to go to in front of the judge and be given a trial. If he or she is under 10, then their parents will get punished, because it's their fault that they divorce their child right. But if he or she is more than the age of 10, but less than 18, then they will be sent to do some community work. These teenagers are also known as juvenile delinquents. Of course, if he or she trying to break the rules after 18, then they are responsible for what they do, and they have to get punished by the whole way of the law. Education. The school will look very clean, as is learned from my Rule 6, which tell no littering. Therefore, all the garbage should be thrown into the right place. The school is going to teach about art, music, history, technology, physical education, language and literature, and the view of science. But the science focus more on experiment and particle use. These subjects are important to the people because they have to learn how to read and write, and they even have to know the basic knowledge about the world in general. They are going to learn stuff on their computer. Our school would be equipped with high-tech, with a peaceful environment to promote the learning of knowledge. The education system will include 8 years of primary school and 4 years of high school. Afterward, students can choose to go to 4 years of college or 2 years of training school for a particular job. There will be no need for graduate school because it is a waste of the time and also money. Family. Each family can have at least 2 children but not more than 3 children. Because if there are too many children, then it might be hard to take care of it. And it is a serious problem to the community. The reason there should be at least 2 children is that they can play with each other and they won't get bored. Everyone in each family should live in the same dream. Of course, they do not live with other families. Families never separate. Also, if the parents in the family are more than 60 years old, then the government can provide some funds to help the children to take care of the elder parents. There should not be an elderly home because it is the responsibility of the children to take care of their parents. Housing. There will be all type of building for houses, apartment, townhouse, or even skyscrapers. However, the building will be contract with plant out the outside walls and other energy saving features. The community will be a combination of nature habitat and a modern society in order to reduce the amount of pollution. When looking at the community from afar, instead of great building, people will see a city of green habitat and little wonders. Employment. Work 1. Service industry. Service industry are be able to work in banks, department store, convenience, or more. They are supposed to help people that need help. The people who are going to choose this work have to maintain a good attitude and make the customer feel satisfied. In order to be part of service industry, they don't really have to get any heavy training, but they must maintain a good approach to customers and don't quarrel to the customers. Work 2. Police. Police have to take care of this community and make it safe. The people who are going to choose to be a police have to have a fast reaction. In order to be a police, he or she needs to train at least 10 months. Their trainings are based on thinking ability, fitness, and the most important, reaction. Police need to have a fast reaction because they have to stop those who harm the community. However, if the people don't pass the test, then they can still come back and try again next year. There is no restriction to the number of retry as long as they can pass the test in the end. On the other hand, if the applicant pass the test, then he or she is able to go out and protect our community. Work 3. Doctor and nurse. Doctors and nurses need to take care of the people who is injured. This job is actually really important because doctor and nurse are be able to save a person's life and help them get better from any disease. The people who are going to be a doctor or nurses want to make the work perfect and they love to help others who is injured. In order to be a doctor, he or she must complete 4 years of pre-med, 4 years of medical school, and at least 2 years of residency for a total of 10 years training. For a nurse, he or she needs to complete about 2 to 3 years of training to acquire a license. Work 4. Teacher. Teachers are important for the children who are still studying. They make children more wise and knowledgeable. The people who are going to be a teacher might be really intelligent and they are interested in teaching children. In order to be a teacher, they have to have at least a college diploma. Afterward, they need to train at least 1 month. Then they can go to practice with the real teacher first because they have to know due knowledge of being a teacher. If the people didn't pass after practicing with a real teacher, then he or she need to stay to complete the training. Work 5. Chef. Chef is really important to my community. People pay food and eat. Therefore, the food should be fresh and taste good. Chefs have to produce a lot of delicious food, and it makes the chef tired because they have to think about how to make a good and healthy food. In order to be a chef, they have to train at least 1.5 years. The training are based on their sense, their skill. If the person doesn't pass, then he or she needs to study more and pass after half year. If the person passes, then he or she is be able to go out a restaurant in the department store to be a chef. The picture shows what is their uniform and what they have to wear. For the teacher, they don't really have the uniform because they can wear whatever they want. Money. There is a system of money in my community. They are used when people need to buy things to eat and also on the phone or even pay for other services. Money is so important to them because if they don't have money, then they are not supposed to eat or even can't go movie theater, amusement park during their free time. Therefore, money is a part of their life and they need money to live. Transportation. The community will build on a system of river, so ships are an important transportation. On land, they can walk or bike to get into the department store, which is also the place for shopping. There will not be cars in order to avoid air pollution. There are different types of boats in different types of streams. If they are poor, then people will have normal boats or canoe. The people that is rich might use big yacht that is faster than any boat. Environment or climate. The climate in my community is cold in winter and hot in summer. The style of climate is called subtropical. In summer, there will be rainy season in the summer like 1 to 2 months. After the rain, there will be some coming out because there will be rainbow coming out. During the winter, there will be windy snow, but sometimes there will be sun. When you can see the sun in the winter, it means you are lucky because it's hard to see sunny in winter. The animal in my community will be wild in their protected area, and there will be like bear, elephant, wolf, horse, and more other kind of animal that is special and hard to see now. Recreation. The recreation of my community include movie theater, amusement park, sports, beach activity, board game, and video game. People can have 3 hours on the recreation each day because they also have to take some rest and they can have their own free time. Therefore, people can decide whatever they want to do during their own time. There is no differences between my community and the community right now. Technology. The community will have high technology. High technology can help with transportation, medicine, communication, and many aspects of the daily life. There will be a special funding for scientists to research new topic and technology. The theme of my community will also on creating environment-friendly technology that will help the planet as we can improve our technology.